like your Serpent series, you're going to be seeing Fuzzama just about everywhere.
Yes, one of the most, I guess, textbook Hazama players. I think that's a great way to describe him. He's very by the books, and he's going to be playing Hazama at a level of consistency.
The wheel of fate is turning.
We got to get here into what is now our top 8 qualifiers on the winner's side. We are playing for 5th place.
Hazama immediately drawing that first blood here against Don, but Don is going to be calling down the doll on top of him and will be stealing the corner away.
Don is so consistent with the pressure, so consistent with the offense as well. He's going to be go ahead and lock Fuzzama out of that burst. Gets to do whatever he wants.
Right, exactly. Great blocks from Fuzzama here. But how long can you block the doll is the question. Guard cancel coming out. Hazama is one of those characters that's going to struggle a little bit more on defense. While we do have great Abari options, you do struggle when it comes to actually strong reversals, as they are tied to his meter, like OD, EA, and counter assault.
Oh my gosh, gets the conversion off of the guard cancel as well. That's one of the beauties of having the wife in the back pocket.
Backing up, finds a chain hit, steals the corner. Unfortunately, can't turn that into a combo. Trying to get sneaking, goes to the other side, and still going to be catching Don here.
Well, Hazama going to be tossing Don into the corner. Not getting action to the defense, able to tech out.
Gets it. Oh, into low profile the 5A.
Could be an easy kill here for Don. Just decides to finish the job in the simplest way he knows. First blood going over to the Relius.
The first round for these players. Don going to be going up in the lead. 5A conversion here from Fuzzama. Drops the combo though, very unlike Fuzzama.
Yeah, I mean Fuzzama, we kind of have the two opposites in terms of Killer Coves, who drops very often, and Fuzzama, who seems to have it set to a macro.
Oh, another awkward drop here. Missing out on a lot of potential damage, a lot of potential corner situations that we could be putting on top of Don. Great blocks for Fuzzama so far.
Fuzzama, no way. Fuzzy jumped to seal the deal.
But we got no more dog gauge left.
Oh my gosh, takes out the dog gauge.
Like, what can you say as Don has? What can you say as Don except I tried my best in that instance?
Yeah, I mean, listen, if my opponent guesses right 3 times in a row, I'm not even going to be mad. They got that. Finally cashing back Gambler's fallacy, proven to be true here in Central Diction. Able to end up getting the guess this time. Hazama taking a good run to the damage, but now the life lead is now dwindled down to being in the favor of Don until the clutch tech button from Fuzzama.
It's going to be completely burst safe, and we might be able to kill this combo as well with the double super. Yes, we will. Look at that. I mean, just being opened up by the Hotention starter was a complete checkmate from the beginning.
Yep. I was going to say, the moment that Hotention was out there, absolutely nothing that Don could do except for think about the game plan for this current round we have right here.
And now we're going to see Fuzzama revert to how you're supposed to be playing this character. You're going, once you play lane at that upper right or left corner of the screen and just toss out these chains, but at a certain point you're going to have to try and recharge those chains, and Don knows when that timing is and is going to try his approach when he finds that opening.
Now got the overdrive coming out here. Cross trigger says we don't give a rat anything about those resources. Now Fuzzama trying to find a way back in. Really comfortable playing the neutral. Don is the one who has to make the move.
Really solid job at just walling out the doll here. Don unable to get this Ignis out in front of Fuzzama's face. 2A counter hit, not going to be the most damage, but this is going to be setting up Fuzzama for success here in the corner.
The dog gauge is fully back, but you got to find a way to spend it. What a way to do so as well. The JC coming out. Nice, do whatever you want. Good barrier on the crush trigger. Oh my gosh, the defensive masterclass once again. Fuzzama, how do you hit him? And I guess that's how, with the delayed air dash.
Yeah, but unfortunately was not able to get a whole lot off of it because Ignis's gauge ran out just in the nick of time. And that's the thing, it's like you can try to lock down the other opponent. There it is. Perfect, perfect. That is how you deal with those bios. Into the Hotention. OD timer running down Fuzzama. Low health, but I don't think we're going to care about it too much. Look at that scaling.
Oh,
drops the combo. You find the hit. Can't convert. OD activation. Here we go. What's the mix going to be? And we find it with the low.
There we go. Goes into the super. Fuzzama gets to game number 1. so good on the defensive side of things. He gets rewarded with the game win. One game away from top 8.
One game away indeed, and Fuzzama trying to take it away here from Dawn.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Man, these things are coming. These matches are coming down to the wire.
All right, Ignis already out. Taking the wife out to brunch early.
2 for 1 right there with that leg kick.
Dawn gonna go ahead and continue the pressure. Air dashers have been casting Fuzzama. Should be called Fuzzy Zama more like.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. I'm sure that joke has been made multiple times though, but this is certainly no joking matter as Dawn is just locking Fuzzama from playing the game in this instance. We've seen comebacks, but I don't know if we've seen comebacks from this kind of disparity before.
Oh my
However,
God.
perfect defense from Fuzzama yet again. OD activation even on defense, oh not on defense, offense here from Dawn, trying to refill that Ignis gauge, try to get it back into working order so we can kill with a combo when we finally open up Fuzzama.
Man, Dawn absolutely suffocating Fuzzama on offense, only able to find that round win on the missed input on the barrier. Trying to find it here. The step is unsuccessful. Now it's Dawn's turn to play once again.
Found a small hit there, but unfortunately wasn't able to convert off that. However, that crush trigger will be breaking open that wall, and Fuzzama will be taking a decent amount of damage. Got a whole lot, catches the roll with the 2A, and we're going to be widening that lead even more here.
Not sure what you need on Fuzzama. You have the overdrive here disposable. Might not want to use it just in case. He said, listen, I don't need to use the resources if I'm just going to block it out. Gets hit and techs out. Dawn not ready for it. Now has to be ready to block whatever Hazama's got coming.
Yeah, but now we have burst, so we can get out of jail if we need to find it. And there it is, the roll. We got a hit with a roll. That might have been on purpose to get the burst on. Attention, as a reversal, that is dead.
Oh my gosh, with the overdrive, with the active flow, you already know that's going to do more than enough. Bring me that super overdrive finish on the horizon. Pulling all the snakes, and now we're on set point.
The only time you have to respect Hazama on wake up is when he has that OD active, and that's exactly what we saw right there. Dawn not giving the respect he needs, and Hazama now on a set point finds a really nice hit there with the chain as Dawn attempts to call it Ignis.
We're bringing him back down to the ground. No resources on Dawn's side just yet.
Get out full 2 chains now. Going to use these chain stocks really effectively. However, drop the combo midway through still though, avoiding the doll the best he can.
Here comes Dawn this time. Doesn't need to avoid the doll just yet. Still has a little bit of game. This disposal. I don't know which side that hit on, but Dawn regardless able to find the confirm. Doesn't need to use Ignis just yet. Gonna let her recover a bit in the back. Now has to use on this next offensive sequence here. Tension on the horizon as well. Doesn't find it. Hazama needs to find the burst, but Dawn not even giving him an opportunity.
No, not at all. OD activation. We've seen these comebacks that Fuzzama has made when he finds one lucky Hotenjin. OD activation from Dawn in return here. Can Fuzzama find the opening? Not with that dual spiral locking down Fuzzama.
Oh my god. Blocked! Blocked everything. Got the mash on the Ignis, but it only hits the misses. Now try one more. Can't find anything there. Just gets the strike throw scenario into the favor of Dawn and to tie it up the set.
Yeah, you're finding Dawn having to improvise so much on offense against Fuzzama just because it's taking so long for him to actually open up Fuzzama, is that he's running down his dog gauge so much that he's having to go for inoptimal combos, smaller damage combos, or to keep a nice position on the screen.
Yeah, I mean, that's really it. Is like, I mean, Dawn has to utilize the corner to his advantage. Because so far, Fuzzama, it's like if you're going to block everything, I need to at least have a situation where if I do hit you, I can let Ignis come back and be ready to hit you again.
And that's why we're seeing that OD activation from Dawn during that combo so that we can recover Ignis to that full gauge yet again.
As you see, Fuzzama, I like him to spend pretty much exclusively on the OG, trusting his own defensive abilities.
More with the chain, trying to anti-air chain him as well instead of that stance, but Dawn falling down with an air bunny, catching Fuzzama. Oh, perfect block from Dawn so far, but can't block the second cross up there.
With the starter EA to finish the job.
That's going to be active flow stage confirmed here for Fuzzama, so we could potentially get a lot of meter if we can find a hit here. And we do! The anti-air into the attention. Attention really means that we're going to be having some very favorable scaling.
Oh, trying to get the confirm, ends up dropping it though. Dawn, once again sitting in the red, has Ignis ready to go. Hazama just so patient, ends up paying for it though. Delayed overhead once again from Dawn has been the moneymaker.
Alright, Dog Gate is cool yet again. What is Fuzzama's response going to be? Nothing, in fact, except that first as Fuzzama wants to take this round away here from Dawn. Notably, Dawn still has all of that Ignis gauge left, so you gotta play very careful, especially when you have no more chain stocks remaining. Oh my god, the wall on the stop sign! You are not going any further, Fuzzama says.
Oh my gosh, once again with the drop, can't really find it. Ignis coming
Still
through.
alive.
Trying to control the neutral, one more. Oh, wanted to get the burst out, but the air throw with the pixel left. Fuzzama once again on set point.
Dude, how does he scrape by with so little health? I don't know how he does it, but Fuzzama perfectly calculating these situations and bringing us to set point.
Oh my gosh. Gotta see what Dawn has cooking right now. Has a couple more moves with Ignis left. Doesn't want to spend it, wants to keep her out for the pressure. Now the OG is back. It's gonna be rough, especially when the crush trigger is out.
Oh my god. Opening we're finding here. Dawn working on a perfect. That health bar is looking like a Kool-Aid blue, but the Ignis is completely shut down. So even though Fuzzama took a lot of damage, we can absolutely try to take our turn back, but not quite. Dawn fully recovering that Ignis, and she'll be able to find a kill eventually here.
And once again with a final game, final round to see who is going to be making it into the top cut of this bracket.
Sonic comes to anti-air, but Fuzzama choosing to end that chain follow-up early.
Here we go.
Knockdown. And there it is. He's delayed overheads. Have been so consistent at opening up Fuzzama. Dawn trying to lean into them more often.
Puts him behind, trying to get the sandwiches going. Can't really run just about anywhere. Oh my gosh, what blocks though from Fuzzama.
But a great 5Z there, cashing that back dash from Fuzzama.
Once again, trying to go for the solo pressure, give Ignis a little bit of time to rest up. Doesn't find it though. Good way to recover from that anti-air. Dawn able to take advantage. It's going to be big damage now with the active flow in order.
And we're going to be ending that combo off with the duelist bios. They'll be locking Fuzzama out of any defensive option here. And Dawn popping that OD makes it a win for him into top 8. We see the pop-off as well.
You can hear that from here.
Dude, he is so loud.
Makes top 8 of this tournament. I mean, realistically, wow, what other way are you supposed to react? You look at the names in this bracket, you see 8 players who are considered world-class at this point, and you are going to be joining them in the ranks.
Yeah, and it was such a close set as well. It really was a nail-biter towards the very end that, dude, I didn't even know who was going to be winning in that moment. Like, sometimes Dawn just looks like he's got it on lock, and then other times it looks like Fuzzama is, like, very in character with Hazama here, like a snake, just stealing these rounds away when realistically it feels like he shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it does feel like sometimes it's like not necessarily undeserved because I mean, the defensive effort from Fuzzama should not be